Well, hello, my loves. How are you doing? Well, I'm still learning how to be obedient because I'm not sitting still today. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's how it's going for me. I'm learning though. I'm learning. But I am sitting in silence though, and it feels good. I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was for the past few days. I feel good. I feel good, right? I've learned some very valuable lessons. So, a moment of transparency. Just know that going through everything you went through, being mentally, sometimes physically, definitely emotionally abused, you have suffered. You have. You've suffered. And not just in the way that is apparent, meaning that is obvious, but there are a lot of less obvious ways as well. And I'm just coming to grips with mine. Um, I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I was insecure. Insecure, not in my abilities, but insecure in other people's loyalty, in my ability, well, some in my ability to discern and pick the right people because of everything I've gone through, right? Knowing that it is um, a purpose to it. There's a purpose to why you went through or why you're going through everything you're going through and went through. It's a purpose. It is to strengthen us. I get that. I understand that. I understand that, right? So I actually hold no ill will towards anyone. Now, I do have a right and a choice and a decision on whether or not I am going to deal with them in the future. Yes, yeah. And I'll make that decision. I am in no way obligated to do so, especially if they have been disloyal to me. Okay? We don't owe loyalty to people who have been disloyal, hurt your feelings intentionally, left you hanging, things like that. I do believe that people can change. I do. I wholeheartedly believe that. Why do I believe that? Even after everything they've done to me, because I'm changing. I've changed. I am no longer who I was. I am a completely different person, and I am still discovering the layers of this new person as I listen, sit still, and commune with God and my ancestors. Okay? Yeah. But you do have an obligation to not hold no ill will towards them once you understand, and overstand why things happen the way they happen. Okay? So I just want you to know that there will come a time when you will be at peace with the outside world. Now, the inside, your internal self, is a completely different story, and that's what I'm dealing with now. I'm dealing with my inside world because at this very moment, I can do anything, and that's intimidating. That's intimidating. I realize that I've been running away from a lot of things just because I was scared or had fear of being let down again, of being disappointed again, of being unloved again, of being misunderstood again. All that is fear. And so now I'm walking into a space, finally. I'm walking into a space where those things don't matter because I am all of those things to myself. I am. Through these trials and tribulations, my testimony is that I am stronger. Like literally. Those things that once bothered me don't bother me as much anymore. I can't say some of those things don't fully bother me. I'd be lying to you and I'd be lying to myself, and I aim not to do neither of those things. So I can say that there are some things that don't bother me at all, like at all, like at all, at all. I mean, at all, at all. But then there are still some things that I struggle with. And that's where I'm at on my spiritual journey. I no longer hold anybody accountable for who I am, where I'm at, what I've done, none of that stuff. No matter if I reacted to what they did or anything. You understand? So I don't. Right now, my battle is with myself, encouraging myself, knowing that I am enough for whatever I want to do, whatever I need to do, whatever my goals are. I am enough. And when it is time for me to take on outside help or advice, God will send the people my way. He will send it, whether it's in a book, whether it's in a person, whether it's in a story, whether it's in a movie. Everything works together. Everything and everyone. Every animal, every insect, every person. We are literally all connected in a beautiful, ugly way. And I mean that in a beautifully ugly way. Because I can't deny that this world is not ugly in some parts. I can't deny it anymore. I have lived my life just seeing the good. And through this season, God has shown me a whole lot of the bad. Not just within the outside world, but within myself as well. We all got some ugly ways. Can't nobody say they don't. And if they do say that, then you run the other way because they are not true to themselves, because they are not perfect. We all got that ways. We all got some ugly ways. Admit it to yourself, and if it's the ugly ways that you don't like, then that is the challenge that God has set before you. I am just now getting back to myself. These things that I am trying to obtain again, I've had before. And I had to go through some very valuable, hard, difficult lessons. And now I'm coming up out of it. Yeah. And so I know if you've come to this channel, if you've clicked on this message, there's some things that you are facing within yourself and with other people around you that are not so pleasant, that are not so nice. And one word I'm going to give you is compassion for yourself first, and compassion for those that are around you. Compassion. Remember, we are all connected, so they are mirroring something to you about yourself. I'm just now realizing that myself. So everybody that I had around me, no matter the situation and or circumstance, no matter if we are in communication now or however it may be, they are a reflection of me. They are. Face. Yeah. They are a reflection of me. And I'm happy at where I'm at today. I am. Living in the day, living in the moment. The thoughts have quieted. Amen. Ashe. Yes. They have quieted. I am learning to take deep breaths again. I've been taking shallow breaths. It seemed like 20 years or maybe my whole life I've been holding my breath. And it's intentional deep breathing because my body knows to take shallow breaths, always waiting for the next blow, always waiting for the next setback, let down. It's been trained to do that. It's muscle memory. So now me learning and unlearning, me learning how to take deep breaths and unlearning how to just anticipate the worst. It's challenging, but so worth it. We got this, y'all. No matter where you're at on your journey, no matter if you're where I'm at, whether you're in the beginning. If you're in the beginning, let this give you hope. Go back and watch all the other videos. I just started talking this way because this is just now how I'm feeling. I've always been positive, but I've always recognized my tribulations and my challenges. And right now, my only challenge is myself. Coming up out of the darkness, recognizing that I am strong again. Recognizing that around the corner is not another letdown, but assistance. From the Most High. Yeah. I'm learning to unlearn bad behaviors, bad mindsets. Not bad, because when we use the word bad, we always think it's negative, but programming. And the only reason why I say bad, because it hinders us from reaching our truest potential and reaching our goals. That's the only reason why I use the word bad, because we all have goals and aspirations. We all want things that we want to achieve, and anything that is standing in our way is just negative. It's bad. Even if it's not bad, it's bad. It could be something that people perceive to be positive, but if it is hindering you, like to me, shopping wouldn't be bad, right? Everybody like to shop, right? I know I do. I love to shop, right? So when you think of shopping, you wouldn't think of it as a bad thing. You think of it as a good thing because you got the money to do it, blah, 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 blah. But when you shop emotionally, that can become a bad habit. And if you have an addictive personality, that becomes even worse. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to break that down for anybody who didn't understand what I mean by that. So you will get to a point in a place and time where you are okay with yourself. You are okay with the people that are around you, even if the circumstances on how they treat you and everything has not changed, right? You will get that. And you will understand that. You will understand that. You will understand that. So it will no longer affect you emotionally. You will remove yourself from that emotion. So whether they do anything or not, it doesn't affect you emotionally, meaning you don't feel no way about it. It is what it is. And you will take that lesson, and guess what? You will apply it to the outside world. You will apply it to the rest of the world. You will not take anything personally because you understand, overstand, and understand that people have their own journeys and that they're battling their own demons. And I said demons, and I meant what I said. Yeah, they are demons. There are. There's people that are in this world that don't want you to achieve anything. They want you to remain stuck in this world, in this life as you are. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to reach your highest potential. They want you to live in fear. They don't want you to get to a place of peace and knowing that there is a higher power that has your back and that wants to see you succeed. And if you just take a moment to sit still, then you will see that and you will feel that and you will know that. They don't want that, because if you are stuck in fear, then you are operating in fear. That means they can control you. They can keep having you do addictive behaviors. They can keep having you fighting and fussing and arguing and not listening to your mom or your dad or your siblings or your children. Yes, I said children. You should listen to your children too. Children are just little people. Just because we don't conceive and perceive that their issues are actual problems, understand, remember when you were their age, that it is a problem. It is a big deal. And you must see it as such. You must see it through their eyes. You must remember when it was a big deal to you. And I get it. I understand. I overstand that when you was a kid that your problems were not validated. I get it. I was there too, okay? But you must unlearn that behavior, especially if you have children, because basically what you are doing, you are negating their feelings, you are negating their emotions, you are basically telling them what to feel and what not to feel, even though they feel those things. So they will grow up as a confused an adult and only recognize anger because that's what it made them feel by them not being recognized and heard and felt. I digress. I just let Dan the man have a moment. That was my inner child wanting you to let you know, those adults that have children, that your children need to be heard. They want to be heard. Their feelings are real and they need to be validated, because they will look to the outside world to validate them, and they will run across a narcissist that will validate and then invalidate and validate and invalidate just to keep them dangling. Don't do that to them, okay? I digress. You will get to a point where it doesn't matter, where you will recognize that you are your worst enemy. You will recognize that you are your biggest competition. You are. I forgot that for a moment because I was confused. When I was in my own lane, I achieved a lot of things by the time I was 25. I did. And now I'm 46. And now it's time to achieve bigger and better things at my highest potential, with my ancestors and God at my side, at my front, at my back, on top, at the bottom, surrounding me, because I need it. That's all I got. I got them right now in this moment. I know my soul tribe is out there waiting for me to get it together, to come on through, and I'm coming. But I had to heal myself first, no matter how long it took. And I think about the opportunities I may have lost by my insecurities and by me living in fear. And I'm going to choose not to be in regret about it, because you know what? Whatever is mine is mine. Nothing I do or anybody else do can interfere with that. Take that as it resonates for yourself too. Nothing anybody do to you can take away your blessing. It can hinder it. It can deter it. It can delay it. But once you come through, my bro hand, once you come through, it's a wrap. You understand? Once you come through, it's a wrap. And I'm finna show the world. I had to heal myself. There's a lot I had to heal from. There's a lot I don't say. Will I ever say it? Perhaps. But there's a lot I don't say. For one, I was confused about it. Like, is it me? What the hell going on? But a lot of it wasn't me. Anywho, that's a whole nother story. I love you guys. I hope you're feeling well. If you had a not so good start today for like I did, I've been drinking a whole lot of water, and I'm finna go use the bathroom. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know great things are coming for us. I know they're coming for me, and if you tuned into this, then they're coming for you too. I know I got work to do. It took me this long to heal. God knew it though. He knew it. He knew it would take me this long to heal. I still got healing to do though. I do. I think it's a never-ending process, but I do think there's levels to it. And I think I'm over the hump. I know the worst is behind me. I know it is. Now I'm just trying to get my body to remember and understand that we no longer have to live in fear. My mind knows it, my heart knows it, but my body is still on Let's go. Let's get it. We gotta move. We gotta move. No, let's chill out. Let's relax a bit. We can still work and relax. Namaste. I love you guys. Take time out for yourself. If you haven't done so today, try 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't care if you got to sit at the toilet. I don't care. Find it. Find some quiet. Find some solitude. If you're constantly being busy and constantly got to move and constantly got to be surrounded by noise, there's a problem. And it's inside you, it's not outside. Love you.